Well, welcome back. We've been busy here wrapping the season up, putting things away, sorting stuff, and I got this little package here in the mail the other day, and I thought I'd open it up and do an unboxing and show you what's in here. I've been talking to Corey Grover with Lights Out Snaring. He's the maker of the A1 kill spring. He's got a couple different sizes and whatnot, and like I mentioned, he's been playing around with different cam locks and locks in general, and kind of interested in trying out his product this year. I'm going to open this up and we'll see what's in here. It's fairly heavy, and as I was talking to Corey there, he said he's going to send up some stuff, and I want to get some guys in the area using this. Oh yes, so we got some black iodized cable. And this looks like it's 3/32, 1x19. And this other one's that I asked him to make with just an open end for a friend. So we got a couple bundles there. We'll open all this up and take a look. So in the bottom, got a bunch of packages of springs here. So we got the big springs. So there we go. Well, I got some little brochures here. We'll take a look at the brochure and kind of go through this a little bit, and I'll zoom you guys up. We got a few packages to go through. All right. Okay, so I got her opened up here. So we got a variety of snares here. Asked him to make ones for wolves, and so he sent them, and he called these the tricked out ones. So let's take a look here and see what it means to be tricked out. Okay, so what I see here is tricked out. He's got a little wire in there just to keep the cam lock open so it doesn't bind. And on Corey's cam locks, there's not teeth filed crossways, it's angle wise, kind of meet the twist of the cable. And then it should bite. I'll just pop this off here. So when it goes, it bites into the twist of the cable and locks. This little guide wire just kind of keeps it from binding so it closes faster. I think that's the theory. And here, he's got two styles of springs. So he's got the A1, which is the smaller one. And then he's got the Signature Series, I believe it is. And that's the bigger one. So you see the difference between the two. I'll give you guys a bit better angle here. But yeah, quite the difference in size. You just take this out of the way. Get that off to the side there, and then we can play a bit more. So when you open up your package, the lock and the kill spring are separate. You're gonna have to add them, put them together to go like this. And then once you set it, a little cumbersome today. There we go. So then you set it, and this hooks on the underside of the spring. I'll zoom up on that after. So a couple things you got to do here is put this trigger on, and then you got to close up the loop, the eye here. And what I found works best is just some fencing pliers, and then you just crimp her down just like that. So we'll get this on. So you want to make sure this little tab is facing up. So if you put it the wrong way, it won't connect. So we're going to put it the other way. And just make sure your little tab is facing up. Then I'm just going to close it off. Pretty stiff wire here. You just want to make sure it's closed off enough that your cable is not going to go through. And we're there. Let's try and get this big bad boy on. Might be a hard squeeze here. So there we go. So you can see the size difference. I'm just going to close this one off here. And that big spring's so torquey, it bent this bolt here. So I'm gonna have to beef that up with a better bolt. There you go. So this is set up. And what I've seen guys do is take this cable right here and give it a little twist just to get it out of the way. So just get it down to about the right size here. Right diameter, 14 inches for a wolf. You can almost shorten this up a little bit. There's a couple that I had them made with no stops on it. Doesn't have this teardrop eye, so then we just crimp it onto a number 9 wire. But it looks like this will work. Let's take a closer look at the Signature series and the A1 spring there. And I'm just going to do some measurements. Let's see what how big they are. So here's the A1, and then here's the Signature series. You can see it sucks up another inch and a bit. These are pretty torquey little units there. That's what I'm interested in trying out on coyotes and wolves and see what happens. Just to make sure that it's right at 3. And that one's right a little over 4. Okay, we're going to put that kill spring trigger on this one. Or we did already. So just put them side by side again. And there you go. Interested in trying it out this year and see how it all comes together. See if there's any concern with the canines on it, but from all accounts, talking to other guys that have success, they're not seeing too much issue. I want to get those keyfer locks, like I was mentioning. Once I get that in, we'll do a little update and I'll show you how I'm going to build them and try them out this year. All right, we'll look at the brochure and just see what it has to say.